guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, we're going to be doing a review and comparison on the newest flanker by Kilian, Angel Share Paradis. So we have the OG here and we have the newest flanker. So at the time that I'm filming this video, which is in February 2025, the original Angel Share is retailing for $275. When I purchased it, it was less than $200. It might have been either $185 or $195, and I bought it when it was released in, I believe it was 2020 or 2021. I'm not sure what year. This is 1.7 ounces of fragrance, and the price has went up, and especially for the Paradis, but we're going to talk about it in a minute, and I'm also going to let you know if I think it's worth the price. So with the original Angel Share, guys, this fragrance to me is like a sweet, a very, very sweet, very comforting, very sexy, boozy apple pie scent, and almost syrup-like. It smells like a syrupy cinnamon booze, like cognac with syrup and cinnamon and apples, like green apples, tart green apples. It is delicious, okay? This is one of the best fragrances that I have in my collection. It's a fragrance that I will always have, and it's a fragrance that I have always had because this is my third refill. If you guys don't know, the refills come in these little bottles right here, and I'm on my third refill, and this is at half. Absolutely love this fragrance. I will recommend this fragrance. However, it is not a safe blind buy. This is not for everybody, although it's one of my favorite fragrances, and it's kind of like one of the it girl fragrances right now. A lot of the girls are talking about Angel Share, but it's still not a safe fragrance. If you're someone that loves really fluffy, really girly, frou-frou la kind of scents, and that's all you love, definitely get your nose on this one. Don't blind buy it. Go in Sephora or any department store and smell it because it is an acquired scent. But for me, it is just exquisite. It is a masterpiece fragrance. I love the packaging. Everything about this fragrance to me changed the game when it comes to boozy fragrances. It's boozy, it's sweet, it's gourmand, it's spicy. I do not wear this fragrance in the spring and summer. This is not a spring and summer fragrance for me because it is very cloying, meaning super, super sweet. And once that heat hits your skin and your body starts to warm up, I don't know what this is going to do on the skin because this is just too much. All that booze, and there's nothing in here that's going to freshen it up. It's very fall forward, okay? So perfect for the fall and winter. Love this fragrance down. Now, the newest release, Angel Share Paradis. Can we talk about this cap? This cap is amazing. I love the wooden cap. And I will say, you can actually hold this from the cap. I wouldn't suggest you picking it up all the time from the cap, but it's definitely tighter. As you can see, like they worked on it because with my original Angel Share, I wouldn't dare. The cap is literally just sitting on there. Like you can't look at that. And yes, I am cap police because when you're paying top dollar for these niche fragrances, I at least want to be able to pick it up from the cap, right? But with the cap faux pas to the side, I love this fragrance and I love this bottle. Now, back to Paradis. So let me tell you the notes of the new Angel Share Paradis, and then I'm going to tell you what it smells like to me and who this fragrance is for. So in the new Angel Share Paradis, it opens up with cognac and liqueur. There's raspberry, tonka bean, Bulgarian rose, and oak moss. There's praline, oak, and sandalwood. Let me just give myself a little whiff. Okay, you guys. This fragrance is definitely Angel Share. You smell the DNA of the original Angel Share. However, the raspberries in this fragrance are doing the tap dance. They are tap dancing all over the other notes. This is a raspberry forward fragrance. Now, once it dries down on the skin, you're definitely going to get more of that original Angel Share DNA, but it's fresher. It's a little lighter. It's a little bit more airy. So this is the Angel Share that you can wear in the spring and the summer. You guys, I cannot be any happier with this fragrance. It smells amazing. First of all, when I saw the notes, I was excited, of course, because I'm like, I love Kilian fragrances. You guys know that I love Angel Share, but I was a little taken aback and a little perplexed because I'm like, how are they going to add raspberries to the apple pie? Like, is this now going to be like a raspberry apple pie? Because I told y'all that's what I get from the original Angel Share. It smells like apple pie to me. But guys, they added the raspberry, so it kind of smells like a raspberry apple pie, but it's like a fresh tart raspberry apple pie. Almost like, imagine a rhubarb pie, but not so tart and not so sharp. This fragrance is amazing. This performance is perfection. It's top tier like the original. Please do not judge the performance on you like what I'm telling you is on me, because we're all different. Our body chemistry, how you spray, how I spray, your environment, yada, yada. So many factors go into why a fragrance may perform on somebody else and not perform on you. So take everything that I'm saying with a grain of salt, okay? But for me, it lasts on my skin and it projects. Now, it's not a screamer. It's not screaming like the original Angel Share, because this is definitely a sweeter, more cloying, more intense version of Angel Share. Although this is the extrait. This is the extrait Parfum. But because of how this fragrance is built, I get a more sweet, intense scent with the original, whereas the Paradis, I'm getting something a little bit more fresh and tart. Y'all, this fragrance smells so good. Like I said, it's going to be perfect for spring and summer, date nights, date days, brunch, whatever. Now, is this worth $385? Not in my opinion. Although I love it, I love how it smells, the notes don't warrant $385. So what we're paying for is the cap. We're paying for the wooden cap and this little plastic thing that they stuck on the top. That's what we're paying for. And it's also an extrait, so you're paying for more perfume oil. But other than that, do I think it's worth a whole over $100 jump from the original? No, I don't. But because I am a fiend and I love Angel Share, I had to get it, and I do love how the bottle looks. So if y'all are lost on what it smells like, imagine the OG Angel Share had a baby with Rouge Trafalgar by Dior's Privé line. If you layer the two of these fragrances, it's definitely going to give you the gist of the Angel Share Paradis, because there's tons of red fruits. I believe there's strawberry and pomegranate and raspberries in Rouge Trafalgar. This fragrance is perfect to wear in the hot heat in the summer. So imagine the tartness of the raspberries in this alongside the sweet, boozy cinnamon apple pie that's the original Angel Share. So if you have these two, layer them and see if you like the vibe, because this is definitely the vibe of the Angel Share Paradis. This fragrance is unisex to me, leaning a tad bit more feminine, just a tad. Now here's the thing, it's not super sweet as the original OG, but I feel like the raspberries and the rose definitely play up the femininity of the fragrance. So although it's unisex and it could be worn by a man or a woman, I think that a woman can wear this and feel her feminine, beautiful, soft life self. You know what I'm saying? It's not one of those fragrances that feels so alpha female and so hard and so rough. It's not like that. But it's also not a sweet, feminine, girly, floral, fruity floral, frou-frou la-la type of scent either. So I definitely can see a man wearing this, but for me, it's unisex, leaning more feminine. In the opening of this fragrance, you definitely get that raspberry and rose, and you get the hint of Angel Share, the original Angel Share, floating in the background. So you definitely know that it's a flanker of the Angel Share. But in the deep, deep dry down on my skin, it has a dry down that kind of smells like an old wooden barrel. And I'm thinking that's why the cap is wooden, because it definitely gives me old barrel that had a bunch of cognac stored in it, but in the best way possible. I know that sounds crazy. That's why this fragrance also isn't a safe blind buy. If you're gonna blind buy it, I suggest blind buying it from Sephora. So if you don't like it, you can get your money back. But it definitely has that old wooden barrel type scent dry down on my skin, but I love it. I can see this going super, super hard in the summertime. When it's hot, like on a date night or even an early brunch or an early lunch, this is a special type of fragrance. This is not a signature scent. I would never want to wear this every day. I would never want to smell this every day. It's not that kind of a fragrance. This is the kind of fragrance that you pull out every now and again when you're in the mood for it. It's definitely not one that I personally would wear every day. And can I see somebody wearing this every day? I mean, although you can wear it all year long, because I told y'all it's perfect for spring and summer, but you can still wear it in the winter. I mean, I've been wearing it and it's cold here. It's actually snowing. But for me, it's gonna shine in the summer months. And I feel like in the heat, because with Rouge Trafalgar, if you smell this right now in the winter, like if you wear this outside in the cold right now in the winter, it is gonna be so sharp to your nose. It's gonna just not be good because your skin needs to warm this up. Like for me, this is on a hot day. Any hot day in the summer, this is gonna shine. So I feel like it's the same type of situation with Paradis because of the raspberry. And for me, I find with raspberry notes, they shine on my skin in the heat. So spring and summer, they definitely warm up and get a little sweeter. So I can just imagine how much more sweet this fragrance is gonna get with time and also with body heat. Although this fragrance has praline, the praline isn't jumping out on my skin. It's just well blended with everything else. So it does smell sweet, but it doesn't smell edible. Like honestly, when I smell the original Angel Share, I kind of want to bite myself because I literally smell like a cinnamon boozy apple pie. I want to bite myself. With this fragrance, although it smells like Angel Share, like you get the DNA of Angel Share in the background, I don't want to bite myself. It doesn't smell edible because of that barrel ash scent that it does on my skin. But like I said, it is done in such a beautiful way, and that might sound crazy, but just trust me when I tell you, I love this fragrance. This fragrance, y'all, even though it's beautiful and it is an extrait, you know, all the things, the price, I don't know if it warrants the price. Like I will never say that these fragrances are worth the price because what it takes to make these fragrances, like what it costs to make these fragrances is little to nothing. So the markup on these fragrances are ridiculous, but it is what it is. It happens when you're paying for luxury, whether it's a luxury bag, luxury shoes, whatever it is. It's a luxury fragrance and it is what it is. If somebody's gonna ask me which one do I prefer, I'm gonna say I prefer the original. Only because the original just has this decadent, sweet, gourmand scent that I cannot get over. Although I love this, definitely love this. And I am going to get my life with this in the spring and summer. But the original just has that sweet, boozy apple pie that I just can't get over. And I haven't smelled anything like it. And I don't know if I'm going to smell anything like it in the future because this is just one of a kind in my opinion. But I love both of them and I'm glad that I have both of them. All right, guys, we've made it to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know, did you pick up the new Angel Share Paradis? If so, what do you think about it? Do you love Angel Share? Let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.